Hey guys, so today I'm going to go over how to access the email through the BME department. So I know probably recently I sent you guys this link that basically has mail.ufl.edu, and then it's going to have basically your email. So mine might say grip@bme.ufl.edu, yours might say grip.info, I might say grip.family. It could say any one of those things. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the grip info one. And again, all you have to do is take your URL that I gave you and go into a browser and press enter. It's going to ask you for your login info. So it's literally just your UFID and your password. So you're going to sign in. And then once you're signed in, it's going to look like a general Outlook kind of layout for your email. And important things on this email are if you go to up here to settings, you can set it up so that and when an email comes into this email, you get a notification that there's an email there in case you're not checking this one actively. So you go to options, organize mail, and on inbox rules, you're going to press plus, create a new rule. And so all you're going to do is basically go to when the message arrives, apply to all. So it's basically any message that arrives, it's saying do what. So any message that arrives, you want to redirect the message to. And what you can do is put in your UF email, press OK, and it's going to add it to the list so that any email that comes into the inbox of this script-info email will be forwarded to me as well, so I get a notification about it. And you can also do different things like send a text to yourself. I haven't set that up, but there's a few different options that you can set up so that mail that's coming in, you can forward it to your own mailbox to basically notify you that you get a message. So that's basically it for the online browser as far as setting it up. And right now at the moment, you can't really set it up on your phone's email. I haven't figured out a way. I guess you could just go to this address on your phone, but it kind of looks weird on the screen. So your best bet is probably just doing it on the computer. So the next thing is setting it up on Outlook on the computer. So if you go to Outlook, to set up an email, you have to go to File, Add Account, and you're going to enter in whatever email you want to set up. So let's say I'm setting up grip-family@bme.ufl.edu. I'm going to press Connect, and it's going to kind of connect me to this email. Now, when I sign into the email, there's no password associated with it because the password is your UF email and your GatorLink password. So you're going to want to go when this screen pops up to more choices, and you're going to press use different account. And so your username, you're putting UFAD / and your UFID. If you're using a Mac, I can work with you separately to try to figure this out, as I don't really know on a Mac if it's the same or if it's different. And then you put in your password for your email. Remember my credentials. You might have to do this more than once. I don't know why, but it asks for it more than once sometimes. Remember my credentials. Okay. And then it should set you up. Let's see if it works. Sometimes you just gotta do it a few times. And now it's preparing the mailbox. And it should say that it's gonna add it in a second. So now that it's added, I'm gonna press done. And really important is when you go to Outlook again, what you wanna do is you wanna go to File, Account Settings, and you're gonna wanna find the email in the list that you set up. You're going to want to double click it, and you're going to want to go to more settings, go to advanced, and uncheck this use cached exchange mode. Cached exchange mode is basically saving all the emails that come into Outlook onto your local computer drive, which kind of wastes memory, and also I just don't like it because I want to see what's actually on the online server. So I would uncheck that, and basically by unchecking it, whatever you see here is basically whatever you would see if you logged in online. Press apply. Okay, next. finish, close, and now your email, so you have all it set up here, should be set up. So you should have some emails here, and you should be good to go. So one last important thing, which if you've used Outlook before, it's not really a big deal, is when you press new mail to basically send a new message, make sure to have this from field here. To have it appear, you go to options, and it should have a button here that says show from field to get it to show, and then just make sure to switch it to the email that you're using. A lot of times it will just appear as the main email you have set up on Outlook, but you have to switch it to the new email to make it seem like it's coming from that email, and then the rest of it is kind of straightforward. That's it. Have a good day.